Hi everybody, and welcome to the Penrose GED prep lesson on order of operations. When you encounter an arithmetic problem with multiple steps, where different steps require you to do a different operation, it is important to do each step in the right order. When we look at an expression in math, we read left to right, just as we would with a sentence of words. So normally, we just begin at the left of an expression and work our way across, calculating as we go. For example, let's simplify the expression 3 plus 5 minus 4. We start at the left and move to the right. The first operation is addition. 3 plus 5 equals 8. Next we subtract 4. So our answer is 8 minus 4, or 4. An expression like this is simple because it only involves addition and subtraction. But when we have to deal with different types of operations in the same expression, we need to make sure we do them in the right order. The order of operations is this. First, solve everything that has parentheses around it, or is inside an absolute value bracket. Second, solve for parts of the problem under roots or exponents. Third, we multiply and divide. Then finally, we add and subtract. Some people remember the order of operations with the word PEMDAS, which is just an acronym for parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, add, and subtract. Now would be a good time to write down the order of operations on your worksheet in the space provided, so that you have a guide while you are working on the problems. Please pause the video now and continue when you are ready. Good. At this point, you might be asking yourself why we do operations in this order. Is it just a convention that people have always used? The answer is that if we perform operations in the wrong order, we actually get the wrong answer. Let's look at an example of why this is. Say that Jenny is at the auto shop. She wants to get the tires on her car changed. Each tire costs $40 and the mechanic wants to add an additional $20 for his services. When we set up this problem as a math expression, we read it like this. But the expression 4 times 40 plus $20 is not just numbers floating in space. They correspond to values in the real world, in this case, Jenny's trip to the auto mechanic. Her bill will be $180. We know this because she must pay $40 4 times, once for each tire, and $20 once. If we had added before multiplying, we get 4 times 60, or $240. This answer would represent a different scenario, one in which Jenny was not only paying $40 for each tire, but $20 to the mechanic for each tire, rather than a single payment of $20. It is possible that this second scenario is the case. The mechanic may charge $40 per tire, as well as a $20 labor charge for each tire replaced. In this case, though, when we set up the expression, it will not just be 4 times 40 plus 20 anymore. In the second scenario, we would have to put parentheses around 40 plus 20, as we did here, because Jenny gets charged for both the tires and the labor 4 times. You may have already watched the video describing how to set up word problems with the proper expressions. This worksheet is about learning how to solve those equations in the correct way. We want to make sure that Jenny gets billed according to what the mechanic told her the bill would be. In the rest of the videos in this series, we work through the starred problems on your worksheet. I recommend you try a couple problems on your own first, and if you get stuck, watch the video from the section you are working on.